What's going on, friends? I hope everybody's doing well. So it's been a couple of days since I posted that last video, and I was absolutely shocked at the amount of response and support I got after I posted that video from you guys, friends, family. And I was kind of surprised at the particular amount of people that spoke up more like, hey, do this more often. People need this kind of thing, you know. The people who were like, this is what I needed. The intention when I posted that video was for a very select few. I almost didn't post it online. I was actually going to direct it towards them specifically. They were going through some things. I had been through similar things. And so I was really just trying to help them out. And then, just like in the reaction from some of those people, I was like, well, maybe there's one or two others. I'll post it online and be a little bit generic with it so I don't call anybody out. But just like that, there might be a few others there were significant amount of people that are just, I don't really know how to put a good phrase on it. It's like COVID right now, right? There's so many people in pain. There's so many people that are stuck in their situation. They're alone. People not even related to COVID that are just going through life, because life is not fair. Life does not play by our rules. You get the cards you're dealt, and you just gotta roll with the punches. And that's everything that I got in the feedback. And when they asked me, hey, would you please do more? First I was very skeptical, right? So that first video, that was a little difficult for me to make. I didn't get into specifics, but doing something like this requires transparency, right? You're talking about yourself. You're sharing your experience, right? Especially your mistakes, so that other people can learn from them and they won't necessarily follow in your footsteps. It's kind of the goal. I mean, it's the same thing as a mentor or a father or a mother or, you know, a coworker you've been with for a while who's your superior, but yet over time you kind of develop that relationship. They don't want you to make the same mistakes they did. And that was my goal with the video. And you know, it's hard when they ask you to do more like that. It's difficult being transparent and talking about your pains and your struggle. As much as you want to help other people, it's different than a one-on-one conversation, right? You put it online, well, everybody can see it. Your friends, your family, your partner, your boss. You know, it gets a little bit sticky and uncomfortable. But the more I talk to people and the more I realize that I'm not the only one hurting, I'm not the only one who's messed up. You know, there's a community of people out there who just need help right now, right? And another thing I realized out of it, social media, right? Look at it as a whole. It's a form of entertainment, yeah. But I started scrolling through my profile over the last couple years. I was like, what am I doing? It's all entertainment. I have an opportunity go look through your friends list. And this is the opportunity I'm talking about. Go look through your friends list, through all your likes and the little hearts and emojis and reactions you've gotten. How much of that is strictly entertainment value versus how much is left to lasting impact, right? I've got all these friends. I can do something with this. As uncomfortable as it may be to talk about what I've done so that other people can avoid making the same mistakes, I have an opportunity and almost an obligation. Some people might debate that, right? Social media started out as entertainment, but look at the world and the way it's moving, right? TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest, and it just keeps going on, right? They just keep growing. There's more and more and more and more. But how much negativity are on these things? And how many people get hurt, right? How much do you hear about cyberbullying? How much do you hear about the kid who killed themselves because couldn't take it anymore, right? You got a 15-year-old kid who gets beat up online and doesn't understand how to process everything that's going on, right? There's an opportunity here. I'm kind of challenging everybody. This is more of a video saying yes. I will do what you guys asked. I'll make a couple more. Yeah, sure. Can't promise anything on a regular basis. Life and kids and work and that kind of thing. You know, there's people who put out daily videos or weekly videos. Look, man, I'm no counselor. I'm just a guy. I'm not a YouTube star. I'm none of that. I'm just a dude who realizes there's an opportunity based on what you guys have said and asked for. And yeah, I'll pick up that challenge. I'll try and provide more assistance where I can, because the more harm I see on social media and what it causes long term, right? Especially to developing brains like teenagers and young adults and that kind of thing. I've got an opportunity. I'm not a professional. I'm not educated, so don't expect too much of me. But I'll try my best to be transparent, right? We're called to be transparent. And this is another thing, disclaimer, I will probably have a scripture in all of whatever future videos I do. And again, like in the last one I said, I'm not going to shove anything down anybody's throat. If you do believe, awesome, cool. If you don't believe, maybe, just maybe, stick around. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll find words of wisdom that'll teach you something. Wisdom that will teach you something. Maybe you'll find support, right, and others who are just talking about their problems. It's okay to agree to disagree, right? All these people are out there killing each other over disagreement of values and religion, and for what? It hurts. It's not necessary. We can live as a community and be peaceful. I wish my job didn't have to exist, right? I do it. I love my country. I'm a patriot. I'll continue doing what I do every day. I'm not out there on the front lines. Like, I'm just a mechanic. But all of this is being said to say that I'll do my best. I said there'd be a scripture about the most difficult part of this, which is transparency. And this is important. Round 2, chopsticks again. Right, let's check this out. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 25. Therefore, putting away lying, let each one of you speak truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. And to give a little more light to it, James chapter 5, verse 16. Confess your trespasses to one another and pray for one another, that you may be healed. The effective, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. So look, both of those are calling out being honest to one another, right? And I'm not saying do what I'm doing, put out your dirty laundry on Facebook. What I am saying is find a mentor, find a friend, find somebody you trust, right? Having a confidant, having somebody you can get your stress off of your chest and your shoulders, that's important. That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to, offer an opportunity for people to go and have a safe place. So, you have an opportunity to be honest, to be held accountable by someone you trust. Maybe it's somebody you don't trust. Maybe it's that 1-800 number you call in Military One Source. Or maybe it's calling the suicide hotline. Or maybe it's Alcoholics Anonymous. Right? There's plenty of places for random people that have no knowledge of your life that you can go for a safe place and just talk to. So, I'm going to do my best to follow that. Iron sharpens iron, right? This is me going into a really uncomfortable spot, but it seems to really help out a couple people. One 6-minute video. The response was absolutely overwhelming. I'm telling you, friends, each and every single one of you out there have an opportunity to do something that's impactful in someone else's life. You've got these free tools right in front of you where you can reach hundreds of people in a single click. What are you doing with your time? What am I doing with my time? It's the most valuable resource we have. And I have wasted lots of it. Well, time to walk the mountain. You guys gonna join me? Let's see how it goes. Love y'all. God bless.